And a feat of engineering to solve the problem of building around a 700-year-old church. Now, you can often come across unusual sights in London, but how about a church on stilts? It might be there in a moment. You have to trust me on this one. There is a reason behind it, of course. How do you build under and around a 700-year-old Grade 1 listed structure? Well, Wendy Hurrell donned a hard hat and headed to the historic building on Fenchurch Street. You will see it in a moment to find out.
Modern buildings follow ancient street patterns in the City of London. Every so often, the onward, upward rush in development must pause for an old-timer. This is All Hallows Staining Church, which one YouTuber noticed is currently in a precarious position.
Now, the tower is Grade 1 listed, which is kind of like the Premier League of building listings, right? Only 2.5% of all listed buildings in the UK actually are in that Grade 1 status. So what that means is that you can't actually even breathe heavily near it. You can't crack it, you can't alter it, you can't move it. The problem for this team is they want to build a 3-storey basement underneath that tower.
So they've put it on stilts.
There's some nervousness, but we've spent 6 years as a project team getting to this point. It's all underpinned by really rigorous calculations. The nervousness is we built this structure when the ground level was up there at street level, and the calculations prove that when we dug away the soil, the church tower wouldn't move at all. So the moment of jeopardy comes when you do the digging and you worry, will the monitoring show you that your calculations were correct? And thankfully, in this case, they were. So that was a big relief to the whole project team.
It appears to levitate, this structure that survived the Great Fire of London and the Blitz. Construction continues beneath on an office building to be called 50 Fenchurch Street.
It's an absolute privilege to be able to maintain it and keep it on site, and it forms the centrepiece of our public gardens. We're going to have 36 stories of offices, but that also includes publicly accessible gardens, both at the ground, at the base of the building, and up on level 10.
By completion in 2028, All Hallows staining can be appreciated again.
It was inaccessible. It had lost its proportions because the kind of detritus had grown up it, so we are able to put it back, create a public space, and then give it a really centre stage in that public space, and it's the great survivor.
And another melding of old and new.
It's not just a city, you're building in a museum, you're building in an archaeological site that dates back at least 2,000 years, but you're also building in one of the world's biggest and most thriving financial hubs. For me, that's what makes London so awesome and so unique.
Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.
We did get to see the church.